Hello fellow Helldivers, Thorn here, and today we're going to be talking about that new clan system. Now most of you are aware that the platoons were leaked / data mined not too long ago, but there's some new information that looks like the way that they're going to be implemented is going to give you a huge incentive and actually change how we strategize and go into our battles. So without further ado, let's break down this new system and what we can be hoping for when it finally releases. So we recently just got a patch update and it was nice to see Arrowhead address some issues. The hotfix aimed to reduce the number of people stuck in the hell drop in loading screen. They also reduced the instances of being stuck while waiting in that infinite drop. There are also some known issues. There's a lot of little bug fixes there. You might notice them, but overall they are actually working on fixing some of those, so do be patient while that happens. Something that was really great to see with this was we finally got the new tier 5 areas on the ships that are finally upgradable. There's a lot more room for you and your friends to kind of just hang out. Sadly though, we did get a filler MO, which is the Helldivers are ordered to kill the designated number of terminids, ideally utilizing a variety of means in order to aid in scientific research. It's kill 100 million terminids, which is not going to take 3 days or so. This should be wiped out. If by the time this video isn't done, it should be shortly thereafter. This is most likely though to set up the brand new evolutionary forms of the terminids that are coming in, such as the bile titans, which are completely done models right here. This is going to be something that basically charges at you, then explodes. It's going to be pretty devastating. There's also the possibility we could be finally getting the impaler, but the bile titan seems much more likely due to the fact that, well, it's a full in-game model and the impaler right now is just a couple of codes that talks about impaler and impaler tentacle. Now, all that going on, there was a recent major order which got a lot of people excited because it talked about a powerful interplanetary battle station. This got a lot of people hyped up on the thought that this was going to be for the platoon system, and while it very well could be an asset or something that's used for it, especially an extension on the ships, that it does not look like it is 100% ready to go. That being said, platoons are 100% coming. We've seen them in the game files, but before we get to that, it is important to know that the CEO of Arrowhead did recently talk about in a Reddit thread. He actually made an appearance where players were complaining about the fact that they don't like maxed resources, and he responded with that is our intent is of course to add more stuff for long-term progression. Would love to hear suggestions, and there was a lot added in there. One of the cool ones that has actually come to fruition a little bit is the fact that in the Viper Commando Warbond there was more customization options added into that, where players could now have certain items change appearance. We've actually seen in the game files weapon customization. As you can see right here, you can go ahead and do a bunch of stuff from the underbarrel, the optics, the paint scheme, the muzzle, the magazine, the ammo type, and ammo type alternate. It seems that there might also be a way to change the different types of ammo you use on your favorite weapon. There's a bunch of projectile pistols here added with explosive, full metal jackets, rip rounds, semi-jacketed rounds, hollow points, high velocity, plasma, and thermal, showing that Arrowhead is working on a lot of progression systems, and that's going to lead us back to that platoon system that looks to be coming in the near future. And there's some information we got about it. According to a Sunder who went through the data mine files and found a ton of stuff, there does exist clan-wide stratagem cooldowns. That meaning as a unit, you will be able to call in certain airstrikes or certain objects or certain stratagems that will be able to be used as a team-wide thing, meaning you won't have to carry as many individual things, which is a great way to strategize on missions. He also talks about the entire squad would gain access to medical supply stratagem, meaning that you would even be able to get stuff that you wouldn't if you went in with a normal squad. The cooldown of this stratagem is shared between all squad members, which is pretty alluring. He went on to say it seems like you can pick from right now resupply or medical, but do keep in mind this is a very early version of that. In fact, something that seems really cool with this is there was a Seif infantry unit you can call in. I'll play some of the gameplay in the background right here that you guys can see, and Asunder let us know that this is actually planned for a clan stratagem, meaning that when we actually do get clans coming into the game, not only will we be able to have specified roles that make you a medic or a resupply, but there will also be assault based character loadouts that you can pick where you can call in an entire group of people or NPC Helldivers to help you clear out the area. This actually seems pretty interesting, and it's nice to see some older leaks connected to newer leaks and what the overall arching plan is. Right now it is kind of a filler area with Arrowhead taking a summer vacation and hiatus, but it is nice to see the CEO is going ahead and addressing some of the hotfix issues in the game right now, putting out new stuff. And even if the mission orders are filler, it does look like we might be getting new enemy types that come in shortly thereafter. At least that is the hope, because killing 100 million terminids isn't really that exciting, but getting a bile titan released from it or a bile charger would be absolutely fantastic. Let me know down below, what kind of different strategies would you guys like to try out, and do you think this will be a good system going forward, or do you think that, you know, platoons aren't really needed in this game and you should just drop randomly with people? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here and this video right here if you guys want to see more news on Helldivers 2 on upcoming content. And until next time everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading democracy.